Do. I can't see if anybody's here yet. Okay, so this is my first time using StreamYard, and I do not like it, but we're gonna work with it.
Hi.
Hey.
It was acting weird again and not letting me have a camera.
Yeah, well, and look at my camera. I look like I'm in the dark, and I have like every light known to man on in here. I do not understand. I looked up.
At least you're not gray. Life of an entrepreneur
True.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you look slightly brighter. Do you have a ring light? That's why I look bright. Like if I turn off my ring light,
But it blinds me. Let's
I'm a
try
little
that.
gremlin. See, watch. I'll be a gremlin.
Okay, my ring light's on. That did not help, I don't think.
Oh well,
Let
no one
me.
needs to see you. You're just doing work. I'm just kidding.
That's true.
Do you like that I had a wardrobe change since the last time you saw me?
You look all done up now.
You want to talk
Yeah,
about
I even
ADHD?
took the. Let's do it.
Because this morning, so this morning I had like this blue sweater on because I had a meeting at 9. And so this morning I very quickly was like, I grabbed the sweater out of the laundry, which when you're on a computer, no one knows if it's dirty laundry or not. And so I like got dressed very quickly for a 9 o'clock meeting. And then I had to leave the house for an in-person meeting. And all of a sudden I was like, other people will know. And so like, cause that they can smell me now. Like if I meet someone in person, so I had to change. But that for me is like total ADHD brain of like simplifying in the moment because of a texture of a
Oh,
shirt or what have you, and then realizing later that life is happening and you have to be presentable. So,
yeah. Plan for the chaos because there always is some.
Jeffrey's like, did you
That's what I
legit
say.
just change your whole entire outfit to leave the house? And I was like, well, this shirt no longer works with the pants I had on. So, yeah, sure did. He was like, the way your brain scrolls is wild to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, we're already being chatty and like it's just gonna be a work thing and we're just gonna work and we're like, "Blah, blah, blah." I hate StreamYard. What does my camera look like?
You said you wanted to chat first, give people an insight
Yes.
to what it is that you and I talked about and how we got here, how you got to
Yeah.
hosting this. So we're
Yeah.
right
I
on
mean,
schedule.
you ladies are sweet. Can you see the chat from where you are?
Hold on. Look, there's people. I love it. I'll
Yeah.
join the chat. Hold
I
on.
can't see.
I have to join. I have to connect my YouTube in order to join the chat. So if we have any other ADHDers who are entrepreneurs as well, come learn with us as we do new things.
Yeah, as we figure it all out. But yeah, I wanted to do this because I think it's something that could help other people. And in the end, it's really not um when you do open your YouTube, maybe I'll do that on my phone. You need to mute it or there will be an echo.
Okay.
Oh, you're just connecting, right?
I'm
I
just
want to
trying to connect.
maybe if I look on my phone.
Oh, I love it. I'm reading I'm catching up in the chat now. Well, thank you, Jordana.
Chatting
Is that
makes
her?
work.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you. Hopefully maybe you got dressed today. I like being in person. It makes me get dressed as someone who works from home. It's very easy to not get dressed.
Yeah. Yeah, I live
Office
in like
chatter
an
is how we
and
get work done.
right. We don't like working alone. That's why people like doing this.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk to everybody. So I don't really get work done. So I'm gonna have to like mute myself in a minute and then that's the only way that you can stop me from talking to everyone. You changed out of your PJs in the new PJs. I love it. And then sweats. Yeah,
It won't let me
I live in
connect.
leggings.
It won't let me connect my YouTube. Oh well. So I can't interact in the chat, but I can read comments and make
You could pull it up
verbal.
on your
I
phone, like just the actual
can't
live
'cause
stream chat if you want.
I can't though, because I am using my phone for this. I guess I could just
Oh, I
open another
see.
browser, but that's okay. I'm gonna have work to get done. I have work I need to do. And so can I
Right,
share a
we're
little
figuring
bit?
out how to chat. Huh?
Right. I said, can I share a little bit all of the gifts that you gave me in our chat and how we kind of got here from my perspective?
Well, yeah, well, you don't need to chat because you're here. Jordana or Randy, if y'all want to jump on, I can give you the StreamYard link since it's just us. Up to y'all. They're like, nah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me find the link.
So Jen and
I
I had,
always, here's,
go ahead.
sorry, here's an ADHD thing that I do. I text myself links that I need and then I'll send it out. Like it's just so I know where it is
Nice.
and it's easy. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wanted to share with the people, the other
Mhm.
humans on, was like how great it was, our conversation last week or the week before, and how in one conversation you let me squirrel all over the place getting to know me, and I walked away with an action list. Like,
Oh,
you followed my thought patterns, you let me squirrel however I wanted, you asked me a few questions, and then, like, you presented it back to me in such a logical, action-oriented way that I was able to like hop off from us just getting to know each other to actually go do work. And it was so magical and so valuable to me. And in that conversation, I had mentioned to you, I was like, honestly, if you hosted some co-working sessions, I would totally hop on and do that, because as someone who works from home, who has ADHD, like it's very easy to go get distracted when things are boring or uncomfortable and you just don't want to do it. It's very easy to squirrel around your house. And I use squirrel a lot when I talk about my brain. And I love that you like embrace that squirrelness. Like that's part of your brand identity. And so now here we are. Let's co-work together. Let's get things done.
Yeah, that I followed all your squirrels is like, okay, here it is. I had 2 links. I had, the link from today when we tested it, and the other one. Oops. Well, here, Randy, I'm doing it in our group message, and then I'll grab that and put it in the chat. There is another one that I played around with called Ecamm Live, and I've heard of it, and I think it plays nicer with Macs, so I think that I'm gonna do that next time. Okay, there's the StreamYard link, y'all.
Since I can't play in the chat, I'm going to put in my display name what I'm working on that I can't manage to do on my own, which is writing captions for
Sending an email.
Oh, I've exceeded the limit. That's okay.
Here, I can put it in for you. Why did you say it wouldn't let you connect your Facebook? Oh, because I mean, I was writing Facebook. Your YouTube?
I don't know. It goes to the page to connect for me to log into my YouTube. And then when I select the account that I want to log in with, it doesn't do anything. So
oh, there's Randy. Add to stage. Hi.
Hi, Randy. Welcome to the party.
PJs.
Yay. Yay for PJs. I've just got on like a zip up thing. I don't have a shirt on underneath. It's just a zip up and a leggings.
Sounds comfy.
I know what I can do.
I'm perfect.
I know how I can do this. So this is a work in progress.
Glad to be here for it as I eat my yogurt.
Yeah, this is why I was hesitant to use StreamYard, but it's the only thing that lets you stream the different ones if I want to do that later. Hey, woman.
I'm here. I'm just.
I feel so less alone in this moment.
Yeah.
I've never used StreamYard before either. I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I clicked that link, but it seemed pretty seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look so pretty on the screen, Jen.
Yay. I still look dark to me. I don't know why. Do I not to y'all?
No, you do.
Let me see. I don't look as dark on the YouTube stream as I do when I'm looking at it here. I don't know.
Comparably, when I turn my light off, like whatever I look like right now to you is how you look to me in lighting.
What you cooking us, Randy? Joking. Nothing.
So I was putting my yogurt and fruits back in the fridge. So I don't forget. And I'm gonna
I have a
go to my
little mini
desk now.
fridge in my office.
You do?
hmm
I've thought
It
about
used
it,
to be my
but
daughter's. I stole it. I'm upstairs though. My office is upstairs because John's home and he's downstairs. And I wanted my office up here because it is near all my workout equipment. So maybe I'd work out.
yep.
Don't ask me if I've
Doesn't
worked
work
out
that
today.
way. It doesn't work that
No.
way.
Well, that's why I changed into a second set of PJs so I could work out, but I haven't done it yet.
Mm. Well, I can't believe that you don't see. I wonder if there's just some settings
Could it be your
there.
monitor settings?
Hey, oh, you know what? Tiffany, you wrote it in the private chat. Do you see where it says comments up top to the right? I'm just copying and pasting yours.
I'm trying to go engage with your YouTube videos so that it gets
Oh,
but I can't find you. Here we are. 3 watching. Go people.
woohoo. I guess that's how you show comments too. That's so cute. I watch YouTube live streams all the time, but it's kind of cool seeing like how they do the things on the other side. See, look, I can show y'all's comments.
Oh, cool.
We got a new toy. Yeah, and I'm not, I don't know if live streaming like helps the YouTube algorithm. My YouTube page is horrible, really. Most of the stuff on there just thrown. I made some cute like symptoms of ADHD videos on there, and my shorts have done better. Like sometimes when I post to TikTok, I'll just share it over to YouTube as well. But it has to be under a minute to be a short on YouTube. Tiffany, are you actually working now? Is it just me that needs to shut up? I think I'm gonna mute myself.
I wasn't yet. I was trying to comment on your YouTube video. And now I'm
Okay.
going to go do some work. I'm
I
going to mute
see your
myself.
comment. It's there. Here, see? Can y'all see them when I show them here?
When you do that, that's fun. You throw them up on the screen.
Yeah.
That's fun. Looks so
See,
fancy.
new toy.
New
Yeah.
toy. Okay. And
Yeah, and you can do your own branding. Like these are my colors that I put on there.
cool. That's really cool. And it's a safe space to unmute yourself if you have questions or need to
Yeah, since there's so few of us here. I am writing an email. That's kind of my thing that I really don't do enough of. Okay, muting now.
Mhm. Does anyone else feel like the speed of their computer can completely derail all of their productivity? Like me waiting for my computer to load is like enough time for my brain to check out and be done.
What's your Wi-Fi speed? Can you up it?
It's the max. It's maxed out. And I just got a new modem because they said mine was outdated like a month ago. And still takes forever to load things. And I'm just like, I've lost my motivation and interest.
I have it on my phone. I think that helps.
Mm,
Or I have
probably.
the StreamYard on my phone. This whole situation is on my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, it does slow down your computer a lot. So yeah, if your computer's slower than normal right now, this is why. Sorry.
Jen, this was really helpful. Is this something you think you're going to continue offering? Cool.
Yeah. If everybody likes it, I thought I'd just do same place, same time every week.
Okay. Same links, or will we get new links?
It'll be on my YouTube live. So yeah, same link. Like on YouTube, like live is just scheduled. But if you want, it'll be the same link. Yeah. For here for StreamYard though, it'll be a different link.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll
and I may
message you.
play with Ecamm live next week. We'll see if I can figure it out.
Okay. I will see you next week. This will become part of my weekly routine. So productive.
Yay! Me too. I actually got a lot done.
Me too.
Yay!
It's awesome.
I don't know how excited that makes me. Like I love like thinking, and this was really your thought about doing this because I was like, it didn't really help me. But I did it with y'all. I did it with Carol Jean, and I just wanted to talk. But we got all our chatty out at the beginning, and yeah.
I will go write something for you and put it and send it over to you on Instagram so that you can screenshot it for your like testimonial stuff.
Thank you. I actually, part of what I did is I drafted an email and I used what you gave me the other day. Does your ADHD brain even remember that you did that?
I do remember that I did that, not in that moment, but after you said it, I was like, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I forget how easy it is. How sometimes it's so easy to type something up of how someone helps you. I think sometimes we get in our heads about like it has to be this like miraculous thing, and really it's like those little nuggets, and they're free for me to give you. And so like why wouldn't I'd really quickly type something up so you could use it and help continue growing your authority in your business. And so
that's true. Randy, I need to do one for you because you did an awesome workshop just the other day.
and sometimes even just someone being a great human and you just sharing that in a message, even if it has nothing to do with business, but it's like, oh my goodness, the conversation we had, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think we overcomplicate what a testimony needs to be. That's me just word vomiting some things that I've realized in the last week and a half. So thanks for giving me some place to word vomit it.
If there's a place, this is it.
Cool. Well, I'll see you next week and I'll hop over. We'll chat.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye, ladies. It was so nice to meet you.
And hosting with me.
Bye. Have a good afternoon.
Bye. It was nice to meet you. I found this to be really helpful. And
yeah.
Somebody didn't mute, so I could hear them typing away.
That was me. I'm so sorry.
No, that actually helped.
It helped me. It's like subliminal, like we're working, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It was like being in an
I
office.
my volume down. I apologize.
No. Don't apologize. I liked it.
I did too.
If someone could be the designated keyboardist.
I know. I was too scared to stay unmuted because like maybe my dog would bark or something. But yeah, no, that actually did help hearing it was almost like ASMR noise.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I also thought, there's music on YouTube that you can kind of play, but I liked that better, I think.
Yeah, I liked that too, because also like not everyone is necessarily going to work well to the same kind of music.
Exactly.
That's
what I realized.
It depends on my mood, how I work best, what kind of music I want to listen to, you know. Sometimes it's classical and sometimes it's like, Sia or like booty shaking. Like if I need a little bit, so
yeah.
Bounce.
I watch a lot of true crime stuff, which is probably not the best thing.
You like what?
True crime YouTube channels where we try to figure out who done it.
Yeah, I love those. There's
awesome.
a good well, it's not true crime, but I just watched a show on Netflix called Fool Me Once. And then there's this weird
Don't give any spoilers.
I won't. It was really good. I totally binged it because I've been avoiding work, and like that's why I'm like trying to catch up on emails. I've got my out of office assistant on through Monday because like all my clients knew we closed at the end of the year for 2 weeks, but you know, I'm just like hopping on and being sneaky behind the scenes. But I'm really behind on emails, so at least like reading them to know what's about to hit me next week for year end.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you, I purposely tried to do a little bit through the holidays this year because last year I got very overwhelmed and depressed once I got back to my desk.
Yeah.
And I took too much time off, and that sounds so bad, but I just get stuck when I do that.
Yeah, it's hard to get motivated when you're in that state of overwhelm too. I think it is for me. And you know, I don't necessarily identify as ADHD. Like I've never been diagnosed or anything, but I am 45 and my hormones have changed. Like I'm, you know, I'm not there yet in terms of like perimenopause, but that's what my doctor told me, because I was like, I'm having a hard time focusing and I don't know if I should get tested for ADHD, but I've always been somebody who can focus very easily. Like I can tune everything else out, and that is changing. Like I can't sit at the computer for hours on end like I used to. And she told me that it's probably hormonal. So like this, I know it's an ADHD co-op, but like it's good for, you know, all of us, I think.
Oh yeah.
Right. It helps anyone.
Yeah.
Randy, have you tried ashwagandha?
What?
Have you tried ashwagandha?
No, but I think you mentioned that at BBD.
It helps a lot.
What is it?
How do I spell that?
It's just what it is. It's ASHWAAH, I think. No, ANDHA. It really helps.
Okay.
You can only take it for like 3 months at a time, and then you have to take a break, but it levels things out so much and just makes it easier to like stay focused and positive and like.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that to me at BBD Live, and you're like the third person that has mentioned it. Or like one of three, you know.
Who knows?
Does it matter like how good some vitamins you just can't just take any for it to be the same?
I get
kind of quality.
Of Wisdom, I think is the brand. Hold on, I'll go grab it and show you guys.
Yeah, I'll try anything once, which I also like to try new things anyways, because then I'm kind of a guinea pig because I'm off medication, and menopause and hormones makes ADHD worse. So that makes sense that you would feel that way with your hormonal shift. So that would make sense of why it makes ADHD worse too, because now we're getting a double whammy of no focus.
And I listened to your podcast on Saturday when I was driving back to Houston from Austin, and you were talking about anxiety and how you didn't know that anxiety was a symptom of, or one of the many, of ADHD. And I was like, well, I've got that too. So like, maybe I should go get checked,
Yeah.
Well, anxiety.
Yeah. My advice is always, if you think there's even an inkling, just pretend you have it and, search out resources to help like this,
Yeah.
Here's the stuff. Himalayan.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
There we go.
There we go.
Ashwagandha.
Here, I'm going to take a screenshot.
Kachava.
I think
I meant to do this.
Ashwagandha in it. I'm not even going to lie.
You think Kachava does?
I think so. And then this is also super good. I was taking
I've heard of that one.
with not very good at getting it in the it's on my phone. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I was taking a different medication at the time that I took this, and so it kind of made I feel like it might have made my stomach hurt, but I'm gonna try it again because it, like, if you take it in the morning, it's really good for stress, but it's also really good for focus.
Yeah. I lose focus in the afternoon.
Same.
I'm really focused in the mornings, but in the afternoon, I just really fade, which is kind of why I did this too, because this is kind of the time where I'm like, I realize after an hour I've been sitting here kind of pretending I'm working or scrolling social media, and it's been an hour, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And then I've got to go pick up my kid, and so then starting and stopping things also.
That's hard.
It's hard
Well,
to
it
do.
takes up so much cognitive fuel.
Mhm.
And making decisions too, you know, like I took Marie Forleo's Time Genius course like last year or the year before. I think it was year before last. And she talks a lot about, you know, the limited cognitive fuel that we have, and how even simple things like choosing what you're going to wear eats up that fuel. And so like, you know, so she said, you know, she can afford to buy like anything and everything, but she said she wears the same thing every day. Like, and she just has it ready like the night before. But even simple decisions like that can eat, and that can eat up at that cognitive fuel. And that's why the afternoons are harder, because by the time you get there, you've probably used that.
You're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a exercise that a friend was telling me about that they did. Spoons represented like your mental load and like how much each like executive task takes. And they did it with ADHDers and neurotypicals, and the ADHDers had expended many more of their spoons at the end of the day. But if you factor in, that's just with kids. If you factor in like owning your own business and parenting at the same time, like a lot of women are getting diagnosed late, I think, because once you are in a career and you're juggling marriage and children at the same time, it finally just becomes too much, you know?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I feel that. I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I think that that's part of the reason that I'm so like hesitant to commit to relationships. Like I'm in a relationship, but it's like I don't put the label on it because then I don't feel like I have to answer to it, I guess. But I'm like, I don't have space for another thing, you know? Like
I used to get really defensive too in my relationship.
I discovered recently that I had a belief that I couldn't make a lot of money and have a relationship at the same time. So I kept pushing them away.
Yeah, that's a great realization. I could see that.
Yeah. And then once I like made that conscious, I was like, oh yeah, fuck that. I can do both.
Right. Lots of people do both, right? But I could see that, like you're just focused on one thing, and just the thought of focusing on two like makes you feel exhausted maybe.
Yeah, and I kept back and forth between the two. I'd be like, okay, I can focus on the relationship. Okay, I should probably focus on work. Instead of being like, you know what, I can do both.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Jen.
Yeah.
When this is not about work, well, it's about work, but it's not about this. But when you create meditations, how do you do that? Because CJ was telling me you do it all on your phone and you're able to add music to the background and everything.
Well, this last one that I did, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I did it with my microphone on Zoom. And then I pulled the audio, and then I do the graphics and the music in Canva.
Awesome. How do you get the music then in Canva?
Canva has music that you can add.
Okay, and it's royalty free.
If you pay for it, yeah.
Okay.
Like if you have the Canva Pro.
Yeah.
I use Wondershare Filmora for my meditations. But I have also added video graphics to mine as well. And there I record on my phone and then add music, and Wondershare has or Filmora has royalty free also.
Do you use
Right.
do you use a microphone when you use your phone, or do you just use the phone mic?
I sit in the pantry and shut the door.
Yeah.
And do it on my phone.
Closet.
I did one in my bathroom and it sounded great, but then I just didn't know how to add the music to it.
I'm trying to think if there's any other way besides dropping it in Canva if you don't have Pro. What I used to do is I would go in my closet and I would have the music on my iPad and just play it at the same time I was recording. And that turned out decent for me. I don't know if I'd use those for other people.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I want to make them so I can like do like a freebie with a
The best thing too that
I
I
need
would
to do it
I
more.
would say
I've
too
been
is
sleeping on my hypnosis stuff.
oh nice. Is to test it in your headphones or your earbuds, because that's how most people are going to be listening to a meditation.
Right.
To make sure it sounds like
So
if you go the like route of like sitting in the closet like we are, like I do.
Yeah, and when I did it in my car, I did Carol Jean's in my car I did use like a plug-in microphone for that one. But I did that one in my car because like my whole family's home and it's the one place I knew that they would not come interrupt me.
I'd do that and all you'd hear is sirens.
Well, yeah, you live in New York, so it's different, right?
I'll just have to wait till like the middle of the night and do it in my bathroom.
Well, that's when I did it on my microphone the other day. I was nervous to do it because the last time I had tried, every time I started, there were outside noises or my dog was barking. But I did it on the weekend the other day, and it seems like things are just quieter then. So
you can record your phone, and then I upload it into Wondershare. Or how do I put the music on then after that?
Well, Canva is actually cheaper if you get Canva Pro. I think it's like $14.99 a month. For Wondershare, I bought the lifetime license to use that program, and I want to say it was like $99 or something like that, but it's lifetime. And then I pay for a subscription monthly where I get all of the cool graphics and special effects, and it has more capability than Canva does. And it has a lot more music than Canva does.
You know what we should do? There are so many just YouTube channels on YouTube that just live stream like 24 hours. We should combine all our meditations and just live stream them on a combined YouTube channel.
That's a good idea. I have to make some first though.
Mine are all
Hypnosis is my first love. I love it.
Is that okay? Mine are like financially related.
Who doesn't want money?
Right.
That's true.
I'm gonna have to hop off, you guys. I have another call. Guess who I'm about to get on a call with? James and Mel Abraham.
What?
Oh,
How?
James. Probably James.
James.
Oh, did you join Mel's program?
Yeah, it's the Affluence Blueprint. And James, they're doing a live Q&A today. And James has
How
a bunch.
do you like that being?
Well, to be honest, I haven't. I've been so swamped with trying to like do launches and BBD Live and all that I have been a very bad student of Mel's, like, because there's so much pre-work that you have to do before you can actually really dive in, that like I took one look at that and felt overwhelmed because I joined at a time when I had so much other stuff going on. So it is like my part of my Q1 goal is to get through that program, because I've only attended like 2 live calls. But since James is on the one today, I'm going to go. This is not being recorded, right?
It is.
No. It's okay. I'll save it for.
We're done working.
Meeting.